Bonjour tout le monde, c'est Madame Davis, and I'm here with one of our SAGE students. Comment tu t'appelles?
Je m'appelle Isabella.
And tu as quel âge, Isabelle?
Bon,
Tu as quel
quel
âge?
âge?
Tu as quel âge? 8 ans, 9 ans, 10 ans?
10 ans.
D'accord, okay. And Isabella and I are going to walk through the website to explain what this is all about. So we started in class using the website as part of our inquiry cycle, right?
Oui.
And let's see here. There are 3 themes to the website. Well, how do we get to it? What's the address that we use?
K5French.sageinternationalschool.org.
Right. So we go to that, and this is the home page, and there are 3 themes. What are the 3 themes, Isabel?
La fin. The calendar.
Calendar. It's calendrier, and then
The la fin.
celebrations, which is les fêtes,
And
and
then at school, which is l'école.
l'école. L'école. Yep, l'école. And let's say that we're working in the school theme, école. We click on that. And the first thing we see is our learning target sheets, right? You guys have these in each of your French folders, and these help us keep track of the skills that we're working on within each theme. So you guys have some skill that you're working on in each of the 3 themes.
Yes.
And the skills are not organized according to grade level, are they?
They're organized by level you're at.
Right.
So there's the floor level, and then the first level, second, and third.
Right. So the skills are organized like floors in a building.
Yes.
Which makes it easy then for a brand new student coming in to
be in a 5th grade class, but at the bottom.
Be able to start where they need to start, right? So then the ground floor skills that are right here and also on the learning target sheet prepare you for the first floor skills, which prepare you for the second floor skills, and all the way up to the 6th floor. But we organized it so that anybody can just be at the floor that they need to be on, right? So if you are in 5th grade, it's possible that you could be working on 4th floor skills on one level and ground floor or 1st floor skills on another level, right? It just depends. We made it to be really fluid and flowy, right? So let's say, for example, in the school theme that you're working here on talking about what's in your sac à dos. What is a sac à dos anyway?
A sac à dos is your backpack.
Right. And we're talking about, the skill level that we're talking about is I can name a few school items, or I can name a lot of school items with the size and the color, right? So if I want to be here on this level, where do I go? I look for it. I go to the school theme, and what level is that going to be on?
The 1st level.
Right, the 1st level. Premier étage. So then I scroll down and I find the premier étage. And that's one skill, but that's not the one we're looking for. That's another skill, but we got to keep going. And we get down here, and here's the learning target, right? I can name a lot of school items with size and color. And there's a tutorial that we can watch that helps us figure out what that skill is supposed to look like. Another skill that we've been working on is talking about what's your school schedule, right? And for that, you need to know time, right? Well, time is not in the school theme, is it?
No.
It's in the calendar theme, right? So we go to calendrier, Oh, there's the learning target sheet for calendrier. And talking about time is actually starts here on the troisième étage, right? You see it here with, I can do 12-hour time. So we click on 3, and there's a tutorial for 12-hour time. But let's say you're brand new, like you came in 3rd grade as a brand new student, right? And you're like, well, I got to know how to count before I can do time. Exactly. So we go back to calendrier, and we see that on the rez-de-chaussée,
you can go to 20.
And on
the first floor is 70.
And on the
2nd level, you can count to 100.
Right. So let's say we want to go to 70, 70. So we click on 1, and there's a tutorial there. This one shows you the words with little pictures and all the tips that we remember to learn the different numbers, and then this one shows us the actions. Right, using the actions that we help. So, okay, so then we the skills kind of flow back and forth, and skills in one level help us
in other levels.
Yep, perfect. So what happens if, like in the celebration theme, what's one of the things that we can see in the fête theme, Isabella?
You could do the C'est l'Halloween.
C'est l'Halloween song. That's right, C'est l'Halloween, because we just finished October, right? And so the song C'est l'Halloween was all the rage at our school.
Right.
We introduced it in kindergarten for them to, and all the kindergartners are C'est l'Halloween, C'est l'Halloween. Yeah. And then in 1st grade, they start to, on the premier étage, you can do 1 verse. And on the troisième étage, you learn all the verses.
Yes.
Well, let's see what happens when we click on the premier étage. So there's birthday stuff, and oh my gosh, there's a tutorial
on
C'est l'Halloween. There's the song, and then a tutorial that I did recently with Mason, using American Sign Language to help us remember the 3 verses for the song. Okay, do you have any? So we've been working with this now for this website for just a couple of weeks, really.
Yeah.
And can you say what we do? How does this work in class?
So what you do is basically you find the level that you are on, and then you can look at your French folder and see what you need to work on. And then you go and find what on the website what you can work on there, and then you can work on it, and then basically once you think you're ready to test, then you can go test with Madame Davis, and then you can go to the next level.
Right. Is there a step in between, like figuring and watching it on and figuring out what it's supposed to look like? Is there a step between the Chromebooks that we use and coming to Madame Davis to test? Is there another step there?
There are some games you could play. There's Go Fish and some other games you can play. Okay,
and I'm building and I'm making more activities so that you can practice with a partner.
Yeah, and then you can also grab the Sakai-Do from over there.
Right, exactly. So we have an ever-growing number of tutorials and activities to help you guys create your own learning paths for French. Okay. Do you have any other comments that you want parents to know about?
The videos are pretty fun to watch.
Oh, good. I was hoping that they would be entertaining.
Yes,
Maybe you will appear in one soon. Okay, so merci Isabella.
Merci.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.